Hey guys, here playing as Hayley, and we are playing a heavy dose of jank. This is Bazaar Replicator with the spy cameras. It's gonna be fun. So we've got a bunch of stuff in our opening hand. This is alright. We got double Bazaar. We can sell one to the pawn shop. Can't really complain about these cards to start with. So yeah, our goal with the Replicator is you can install a spy camera, get another copy, and then Bazaar lets you put it into play with the same click. We'll probably get a Breaker Bay Adonis here, which is going to happen. Not a lot we can do about that. Unfortunately, we'll just put down our Bazaar and we'll sell it. Ends up being click for $2. Yeah, Breaker Bay Eve. It's an issue. I have a feeling our deck might not be able to stack up to him just taking $16. Not what I was hoping to see. We'll get our NT down anyway. This can be sold for $3, as I doubt he's got any berries except for maybe Eli. Wow, so he advanced the card that was there before. Is he going for a safe beta test? I think we just let that one through. I think we're setting up. Okay. So we can install both hoppers for one click. Install another hardware to get the clone chip down. Is it efficiency committee? Is that what's happening right here? Ah, over advanced Vitruvius. Okay. Not bad. So I don't think Link is going to be that exciting in this game. I'm going to pop this for card draw right away. And maybe pop the other one too. See if we can get a program we want to install. We do. So I could install Anti and pawn it right away. I think that's maybe the plan right now. Chip for Anti, install program. Now our Hayley is up. All right, let's see if we can find our replicator. Nope. Also nope. That's okay. So we still got 4 spy cameras down for one click. We got 4 clicks on Tech Writer. I think I'll pawn the NT again next turn. I still don't think we're going to need it for any reason. So there's Jackson. The spy camera is no good while the Jackson is there. As if we see it on top, he just shuffles the deck and then we're sad. So we can run server 3. Oh. Advanced assembly lines. Sure, why not? Cover up his HQ. Does he have an agenda in there? We also could rearrange the top 4 cards of our deck. Let's maybe do that. Claude, do we want that? I think we don't want that. SMC, we actually don't overly want that either. We want the replicator. Want the net ready eyes? Probably not. So we'll get our replicator on the board. Hayley, put the other one down, or the clone chip. Replicate clone chip. And we won't install the replicator. We'll just trigger the Bazaar to put our other clone chip down. So we got all our clone chips on the board now. 7 on Tech Writer. We can pop this next turn if we want to. So this Panch is going to make our sword sharpshooter able to break whatever single ice we have to deal with. And we've shuffled away the rest of the cards that were on top of our deck. Okay, this has got to be an agenda push, right? It feels like that's what's happening. So what do we need to get in there? We're going to need some money here. We can get Panch on the board if we want to chip. Well, we could just run. Maybe it's a Bioroid. Let's see what we got. Is this Turing? It's Turing. Oh, and there's a Caprice. Oh, that's fun. Well, we haven't got a great answer to that. We could go through just for a look. That would build up our Tech Writer a couple more times. Yeah, let's do that. So we will chip for the Inti again, just so that Hayley can install Pancha Tantra. Then we can Pancha it, boost, breaking, getting our buck back on the Tech Trader. And we'll play a little side game here. I bet it's 1, right? Yeah. That's not good news for him. What do we got? Beta test. Thank you, Caprice. Excellent. This was a glorious outcome. So we're going to want to chip again. And let's take Tech Writer this turn. If we want to put Net Ready in, I think we do actually. We'll pop for 11 plus 1 for the Tech Trader. His ice are big enough that this should help us with like a 4-cost ice and sharpshooter. Yeah, but Trivia's counter saves the Caprice. Very nice. Just overwrites the Jackson. Doesn't even want it back. So now we've got what, Ash and Caprice. I might as well. Should I force this to be rezzed? Probably, right? Yeah, we'll force it to be rezzed. Yeah, okay, he's gonna show everything. So we'd have to win this side game. But you know, we have to win side games anyway, so let's try to get lucky here. Let's Pancha this. And see if we can't win this side game. Is he gonna bid 0? Yeah, in his head. He's going to 12. So if we would pay 12, we have no more ability windows. We should have popped these spy cameras to get extra $1 off Tech Trader, maybe. Do we... So if we pay 12, we don't get another window to use abilities, unfortunately. Successful run is like the last one, right? Or is it? We will get to access the agenda. Right, so after a successful run, we go right to accessing cards. So I had to pay $12 to see this, to steal this agenda, not trash the Caprice or the Ash. I think we just trash Ash here. We can run again, except the Pancha can't be used again this turn. Let's check the top card R&D, because if it's points, we can get it. It is points. It's Eli now. Last card of his HQ. Gotta say I'm curious. Jackson Howard, definitely get rid of that. So now he's got 4, he can still score his agenda. It's not sales team, so I'm happy. The rest of our deck is pretty good. We've got 2 more Tech Traders, we've got some more spy cameras. I think we have to just try to draw for some more goodies. Got an agenda? No, hedge fund on top. This is the third one of these. So we're gonna end up playing 2 to draw 3. Not that exciting. It's not very useful either. Okay, this is fine. I mean, I could almost pawn this instead of using the ability, but we save a click if it's not agenda on checking R&D, so I guess it's worth something. It's hard to evaluate how good spy camera thing is. So now the Tech Writer is out, it's actually worth it to play the Sports Hopper. You get to click this up, you get to do your free extra install. Another Bazaar, it's alright. We should kill a Breaker before he gets another upgrade on there. If he gets another Adonis or Eve, will be sad. I'm gonna put the Bazaar out to pawn next turn, and then I'll put these both next turn with the Hayley ability. There's that assembly lines again. Don't know that I don't like the trash 1 in that card. I like the idea of installing on the runner turn, but 1 trash is pretty miserable. So we gotta keep an eye on R&D now. We don't want to let him get any... is that an agenda? It's probably an agenda. You need to keep him from drawing another agenda, if possible. Architect, boo. So Replicate out the last 2 copies of this. Our deck is now pretty thin, and it's actually full of goodies because we want the Tech Traders. This laundry is kind of whatever. This Deus Ex will get a pretty good value out of it, I think. You get a tech writer, we'll get a tech trader credit, and we'll break an ice with Pancha. Seems okay. Is he going to 6 points here? He drew a bunch of cards in a row, so maybe he got something. He did get an agenda. Wow. Could be Jackson. I'm gonna pop one anyway. And we're gonna be able to pawn the Bazaar. Is there any good rebirth for us? I don't think rebirth is actually this good in this deck. I mean, you can go kit and you can use your Gordian Blade on a bunch of stuff, which is okay. We're gonna play another Psy game on him. I don't feel great about Psy right now. Let's just dig and we'll pitch the Atman in the bin for now, right? Yeah. Concept Hopper, nice. So that also is not an agenda. We definitely have to kill the Eve campaign, so let's go do that. So we'll Pancha, Deus Ex it. I already used Hayley this turn. What did I do with Hayley? Oh, I put Tech Trader. Yeah, okay. These spy cameras are not doing their job because he seems to just be pulling agendas constantly. We can play a bunch of side games against this, maybe. I guess we can run R&D if we want to. Doesn't have a lot of credits. If he spends enough here, he's willing to spend. Now if he spends, he will be too poor to play Caprice. I think we're gonna get an access here. Oh. Well, how about that? He's gonna go to 0. This seems like a misplay by him. This can't be right. Because with $0 we can blast his Caprice. This is probably not an agenda then. All worth it. In we go. Server 2, net ready, Gordian, can't res. So what's in this server? Record Bay. Fair. All right. Well, his Caprice is down again. But it's going to be annoying to get into R&D. Levy first. Or do we put both of these in? Well, let's pawn something. Or maybe we won't. Let's pawn this Tech Rider. I want to get both Tech Riders in the deck for the next pass. So if we replicate, we can put the second copy in. And let's go for the spy cameras. Here we go. Oh, we need to have the Bazaar in play. Never mind. So we can't pull it off exactly this turn. 3 credits. Yeah, okay, we'll do our thing next turn. Is he gonna shove an agenda in there? No, he's just gonna put that out. Fair. So we're going to replicate it. We're going to do our Bazaar. Replicate it. Bazaar. Replicate it. Bazaar. This is so fun. And then the Hayley ability. That's fun. We actually could have put Tech Rider down first to get like 8 triggers, but I think it's not going to matter. We've got all the one we need anyway. So let's see what the top card of R&D is. Or do we look first? Let's check R&D. It's the Adonis campaign. Okay. Does he have an agenda? He might have something good here to get rid of. Especially if he's got like global food or any kind of bigger agenda. Yeah, I'll trust Adonis, I suppose. Want to draw. No, let's investigate the HQ. I think he might have a food or something. Turing. All right. So he's going to tell me that that's an agenda. Or it's the Adonis campaign you just drew. Zero points on top, it's hedge fund. Okay, there's no points on top. We can rebirth kit, go in that server, and we're going to get in also get all 3 clone ships out, which currently have no targets. Get Diesel again. It's got to be Adonis, right? We saw a bunch of his cards. I don't know if he would invest here, though. If he was going to invest in the remote, I kind of like that. There's advantage to being Hayley, though. Our setup time is certainly improved. Atman. Yeah, we can do Atman 3 for the architect. It's not bad. Still don't mind checking out HQ. Well, no, I don't think he put anything in HQ. Well, if it was Adonis, he would have rezzed it, right? Well, I think he would have rezzed Adonis. So it must have been an upgrade. Team sponsorship up top. I don't want to go after that. I think we just go at the remote this turn. I think I'm going to cut Rebirth. I like being Hayley for the mid-run installs more than I would like playing most other characters. Eli. Okay. We'll click it this time. Oh, 2 Elis. I don't like that. Okay, well, I'm going to bust it with the Deus Ex. What do we got? So the new card's team sponsorship. Don't care about that. The old card was Breaker Bay. Do want to kill that. Okay, fair. So now we got the Atman. We can bring in with Hayley's ability. We can chip for Deus Ex and then put the Atman at 4. Overall, the team sponsorship with a new card. Are the Adonis campaign. Let's check the spy camera. What do we got? Concept Hopper. Okay. Let's run R&D. That could be a Jackson, but it's probably not. So we'll Pancha this one, and we'll chip it back out, and we can get our Atman in. Just getting funny amounts of money. We can actually sell Replicator now that we have gotten all our clones and all our cameras and all our hoppers, so I'm being kind of laxer about pawning stuff. I should be pawning this. And let's see if he's got the Jackson to shuffle. He does not. Wait a second. How did he get the card off the top? Did I not spy camera and see that he had a concept hopper? Oh, he drew the card with a concept hopper. Oh my, well done, sir. Well done. I quite like that. That's amazing, actually. Ooh, Heimdall. Barrier Bioroid EP. Well, I've got an answer for AP. And we're going to get paid to break this. So we put 2 tech writer triggers, we got 3 tech traders. Got 3 for the clone chip usage. We're getting paid to break this Heimdall. Turing. Okay, once more. Oh man. Well, we now cannot quite go again because our network guys only gets to 5. And we don't have access to our anti yet. That's funny. Well, okay. We'll just draw a card. Concept Hopper, doing a thing. This agenda was like good for like one set, and then sports team came, or sales team came out, and suddenly it was not very good anymore. Well, well, well. Now we know that there's a Heimdall here, and I think we just go HQ and we click it. Unless there's an agenda on top of the R&D, but even then he can use his hopper again. So let's run HQ first, and he's gonna have to use his hopper, and then we can use the spy camera. He could draw just to get an extra card into his hand. Yeah, he's gonna pad out. Yep. So we'll Pancha through that, no problem. And it's gonna be 3 clicks, I think, because we actually want this sharpshooter. It's worth a good amount of money to us. Oh, Enigma. There's no way he discarded it, right? I think he discarded that card a while back. So what exactly is happening here? Is he putting random campaign in here? I feel like it's just Adonis campaign. And we don't need to trash it. Whereas this is maybe Jackson Howard. 2 are in the bin. Well, our setup phase is basically done now, so I think what we want to do is can SMC for anti, is that even good? It's not, right? I think it's time to be Kit. So now we can pass these architects once a turn. Question is, we click through this Heimdall and ignore this card. He did trash the previous one. I think R&D might be an agenda. Let's just go at it blind. There's a lot of points left in the game. So we'll net ready our Gordian, saving us the dollar to boost him. Aggressive secretary. Wow. Okay, so now we can spy camera. He's already used his thing. Ichi and top. Don't need to go there this turn. So we'll check this server. I kind of doubt it's anything. But maybe the Adonis campaign that he wants to start getting his bank together. That's the third Jackson. Fair. So that's our last spy camera work. We can check if this is an agenda, and if it is, we can get to it. Secretary again. Oh man, I don't want to pay my sharpshooter to check that secretary. I don't, right? Maybe he's hiding it in the bin. Did he hide the agenda in the bin? No, we're gonna see team sponsorships. Fair enough. Okay. So now he's making the secretary play. Or the concept hopper. You be the judge. So if you want to take bets right now, you can pause the video, see if you think this is a secretary. His HQ is fairly secure. Like I can only get one access a turn on it. So I could see him putting the hopper there. At the same time, it's like safer for him to wait for another Ash if he has in his deck, which I would guess he would have more Ash. I guess Ash doesn't keep us out with the amount of money we have. Interesting. So I think we probably check R&D and then check the remote. Maybe losing a program that we now can in fact get back. We've got a second copy of Levy in our deck that hasn't shown up yet. Don't need the money now, but I'll pawn it now in case you want to pawn some different stuff later. Kit is doing work now. Only have one MN, so we can't put it also at 3. Do we get it? Ichi 1. Okay. Guess we run this, put SMC down, and we can levy if he does trash our thing. One secretary is kind of whatever. He was trying to fake me out by putting an extra counter on it and removing it. Yeah, secretary. Yeah, he's got to pay a couple bucks to use this. $2, right? Goodbye to Gordian Blade. That makes sense. We can trash the Adonis if we want to. Or we can just fire our levy off. Did we use Hayley this turn already? No, right? Wait, what did I install? Trash Bazaar, ran R&D, ran server 2. Oh, right, I'm not Hayley anymore. Silly me. Yep. So we still can't shove because we can get through the Turing by clicking it. I also trash the admin instead. Secretary in the bin. Ooh, maybe he found an upgrade. We'll let him have the other Adonis. Maybe not. I don't want him getting up to the money where he can actually beat us in an Ash Trace. Oops. Wrong lever. The net ready eyes prompt confused me. All right, so we want our Inti, we don't. Is it worth a click to install? The sharpshooter is almost better. We can pawn that. All right, round 3. Maybe he snuck another different 3-2 out. We've already seen 3 betas into Vitruvius. Oh, he did he? No, it is the concept hopper hanging out in there. So this must be either second Caprice, which we haven't seen much influence yet, or it's the Ash, which we should be able to money up past. We don't need that replicator. Actually, it's gonna... Yeah, we don't need more replicators. We'll just do the Hayley ability. Oh, we won't because we're not Hayley. Cool. So let's see what's on top of R&D. It's Jackson Howard. Okay. We need $17, or is 15 here going to be enough? I think it's going to be enough. I want to run twice if it is going to be... no, we need the 17. See, we get 2 runs at Caprice, but I don't think we can get 2 runs at Caprice. Actually, I think we'll just go for 1 run. I guess we'll net ready, whatever. Sharpshooter. The 2 levy is fun in this deck because you burn through it really fast if you put 6 cards out with 1 click. Actually, you can put on more than that with the Hayley ability. So here I could have done my search before the net ready eyes triggered and given this +1 strength. It would have saved me $1. Plenty of money to pay whatever he puts into this. Could it be another secretary? If it is, we've got a bunch of clone ships. Shouldn't have trashed Eli. Would have won. All right, we did it with our super janky deck. All the spy cameras. Once you get the 3 tech traders, that's really where you're rocking. I wonder if there's a way to get these faster. Because I always find that a lot of your other stuff, like the clone ships and the sharpshooters, are going to give you... They're going to help your tech writer, but they're mostly going to give you multiple triggers of tech trader. Also wonder if you could put this engine into Geist, or if you just have too many cards in your hand. Because Sharpshooter is 1 influence, and I think so is Deus Ex. So maybe you could play both of those and do it like that. But I like having the Diesel. They help you with your deck because they're free. You can afford them. You often can't afford too much in the opening. And the Aesop's good too for money. We definitely got our money's worth out of him. All right, thanks for watching.